Hello and welcome to an instruction video on how to properly prep and apply your press-on nails from Frankenclaws. So today I'm going to be showing you all the things that you get in your kit, along with a set of nails that I had originally intended to sell, but they didn't come out perfect, so I thought, well, hey, what a great idea, let's use them for an instruction video. So in your kit, you're going to be getting a bunch of stuff here, everything that you need for proper application and prep. So first up we have an orange wood stick. This is used for pushing your cuticles back and scraping off dead skin off the nail plate. Very important part in ensuring proper adhesion to the nail bed. Next up we have this adorable little bottle of cuticle oil. I have two different scents. I have pineapple and I have milk and honey, so you can pick at checkout. We have an alcohol pad for swiping down the nails and dehydrating them. We have a mini buffer / nail file for prep, and we also have a tube of Macart glue. This isn't the best glue, but it is a good glue. I'll be talking more about glue later on in the video. But for your basic press-on application, it's a pretty good glue. Alright, so first things first, you can see my nails are a little jacked up. They're very shiny because I have glue residue on them from the last set I had on. They're also not in the best shape because I have been wearing acrylics and press-ons for a while, so we're going to go in with the first step, and this is pushing your cuticles back. Now you want to use the slanty end of the stick for this, and it might look like it hurts on camera, but it really doesn't. It doesn't hurt at all. It's actually a pretty satisfying step. You're going to notice that you have a lot of gunk to push back and to get rid of, so you really just want to, scrape it off if you need to. You're going to see on the next nail that, pretty big chunks come flying off. You'd be surprised at what you have on the nail plate, but that's why this step is so important, because it's literally just dead skin on there, and you need to get that dead skin off in order for the press-on nail to not only fit good, but also for the glue to stick to everything properly. So yeah, my middle finger there has a lot of gunk that I am just really getting into scraping off. I'm not going to do all 10 fingers on camera. You get the picture. You don't need to watch me scrape dead skin off my nails, but there's a bunch of different ways you can do this, by the way. This is the most basic way. You do it with an orange wood stick. You can also get cuticle remover gel to use with the orange wood stick. You can use an e-file. I generally use an e-file. I have a really good one I bought on Amazon, but I've been doing nails for a while, so it made sense for me to buy that. But if you're just doing, casual press-ons here and there, you don't need to go all out. But I do recommend, just practicing good manicure skills, just, as a basic rule, because it will help your nails look nicer, even if you're not doing press-ons. It's still good to have your cuticles pushed back. All right, so I'm going to do all 10 nails. And I'm just showing you cuticle nippers here. These are also good for, going around the edge of the nail. Sometimes near the tip of the nail, around the side walls, you'll have like a bunch of dead skin that you might want to get off. People can be very divided on whether or not you cut your cuticles, but, it's really just a matter of personal preference. You want to be gentle, though. I've definitely made myself bleed before. You don't want to do that. But, sometimes learning is a painful process, so just be gentle. So our next step is to file the free edge to make it a little more even, and also to buff the surface of the nail. I'm going to be going easy on the filing the surface of my nail part because, like I said, my nails are really kind of screwed up right now. But I do want to try to get most of the glue residue off, so I'm going to be filing across the top just to make it a little even. And I have pretty deep nail beds, so I do tend to take my free edge down a lot. If you have shallower nail beds, you might want to leave a little extra free edge just for, you just want a little more extra real estate for the press-ons to stick to. So here I am just going and trying to buff off as much of that glue as I can. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to get it all off, but, I'm just demonstrating for the purposes of this video. So everything is prepped now, and the next step is to either brush all the dust off or go wash your hands, and I am going to go wash my hands to make sure I get everything off. So now that my hands are washed, we are going to dehydrate with the alcohol pad. This just ensures that there's absolutely nothing left on the nails that could interfere with the glue. This takes off all of the oils and just gives you a nice sterile surface for the glue in the nail to stick to. You want to do all 10 nails. Once that's done, just chuck the pad and then we get ready for the next step. Now here's the fun part. This is where we get to figure out what size we are and we get to glue them on. So this nail glue is from a cart, and this nail bond glue is the best nail glue. I bought this off of Amazon. If you're gonna wear press-ons regularly, this is the stuff I recommend. It's brush-on, so I feel like it's more precise application, and it's really, really good nail glue. I mean, I've been using it forever. So we've got our tips. You want to make sure that when you get your nails on, now I'm pointing out here, I usually etch the insides of each set before I send them out just to enhance the adhesion, because the glue will stick better to a rougher surface, but I'm not doing that on my nails today. You want to make sure that when you fit your nails that they fit perfectly from sidewall to sidewall. And you can see that one fits perfectly. I have really wide nail beds, so my thumbs are always a 0. This is a size 2, and you'll see that it does not fit sidewall to sidewall. There's a giant gap on the side there. It's really important to make sure that you look at both sides of your nail when you do this. So we're looking at a 1 here, and you can see there's still a gap between the sidewall and the nail, so a 1 does not fit and a 2 definitely does not fit. I'm definitely going with a 0 for my thumbs. So you just want to make sure all of your nails fit perfectly, and you also don't assume that both your hands are the same size. Your nails might be smaller on the other hand, so always double check and make sure. So now I've got all of my proper sizes picked out, and it's time to start gluing. You'll notice that there's a number on the tip of each nail. Some of them might not be visible because they might have been swiped with top coat. That will make the numbers disappear, but you can always just get a sizing kit if you want to order a custom set later on and you don't know your sizes or you can't see the sizes on the nails. So I've got my glue open and I've already cut the tip off to save time. And now I'm going to go in, and when I put the glue on the nail, I'm not going to completely cover the surface of the nail. You want to leave a little bit of a margin on the sides and near the cuticle, because when you put the nail on, it will squish a little. So the nail will get, fully glued just by you pressing the nail on. It will squish a little. You don't want it oozing out the sides of the nail and getting onto your cuticle and getting onto the side walls, and you'll have a big sticky mess. But you can always just kind of get a puddle on there and then just move it around with the nozzle. This glue doesn't set immediately, so you'll see on this nail I had a little bit of trouble. The thing about it, it doesn't set immediately, so if your nail is a little crooked or something, you do have a grace period in which to fix it. Or if you accidentally glue your nail to your finger and then oops, yeah. Graceful, great job. I've been doing this a while and I still screw up like that occasionally, so don't feel bad if it happens to you. You might want to be aware though that when that happens, you might not have the best adhesion on that particular nail. So just be aware that you might have to re-glue that at some point in the not too distant future. You might want to, if you're brand new to this, you might want to practice placing the nails before you start gluing, just to make sure, especially if you have crooked nail beds, like some of my fingers are a little crooked, so it's not like a straight shot deal where I put the nail on and I'm like, yeah, that's perfect, everything's all lined up. You might want to make sure that you know, you have the nail on straight and that it looks good from all angles. Sometimes I even flip my hand around just to make sure that it looks straight and even from the other side, because, you know, some of my nail beds are a little wonky and I can't always tell from looking at the front. All right, I'm not going to glue all 10 of these on camera, so I'm gonna put these on and see you in a minute. All right, so we're back and I have all 10 nails glued on. Everybody's straight and even, looking good. Everybody fits good. Nobody's crooked. This is definitely not my favorite color, so I'm going to be repainting these later on. And now it's time for the cuticle oil. So we're just gonna dab a little bit on. You don't need to soak your nail with it because this will mess with the glue a little if you get it underneath the nail. So you just want to put it on your cuticles and just kind of rub it around the nail, and you're just rehydrating after you've dehydrated everything. And now you have a shiny new set of nails to admire. So I hope you learned something from this video. I hope this helped you with your application. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. You can always find me on Instagram. You can find me at my Etsy shop soon when it opens at the end of the month. I am aiming for probably February 1st. So yeah, that's that. I don't think I forgot anything. If I left out anything, let me know. Let me reiterate, you do want to get a better nail glue probably if you are going to be wearing press-ons regularly, but it is a good investment, so don't feel bad about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.